Hi, I'm Nigel from Mayamada, here with another storytelling tip, this time from the 1997 animated psychological thriller, Perfect Blue. Episode 55's tip is all about using foreshadowing and misdirection in your story. Or is it? No, it really is. Watching this film, I was so impressed with the way Satoshi Kon makes use of both to create an ever-present sense of unease and unpredictability over the course of Perfect Blue, seemingly setting up moments that hint at things to come, only to throw us off and leave us just as confused as protagonist Mima. But before going any further, it's worth establishing what I mean by foreshadowing and misdirection. Foreshadowing is a storytelling device used to give your audience a hint as to what may be coming in your story. And the challenge is the hint, not signpost. You want to give enough clues to keep people intrigued without spelling everything out. The best examples of foreshadowing will only take on true meaning once everything is revealed at the end. Take the film The Sixth Sense, for example. Writer and director M. Night Shyamalan uses foreshadowing throughout the story to indicate that Malcolm was dead the entire time. For example, the line Cole mentions that dead people he sees,
"They don't know they're dead."
Or the fact that nobody seems to question Malcolm as he tags along everywhere with Cole, or even properly acknowledges his existence. The right amount of foreshadowing doesn't give away the plot, but helps build up dramatic tension, hinting at what is to come and ensures that the plot twist doesn't come out of the blue and confuse or even annoy your audience. Misdirection is a technique that relies on logic and a common understanding of the way the world works. If you've ever been to a good magic show, you'll get the idea of distracting the audience with the likelihood of an expected outcome, only to shock them with a completely unexpected one. Looking at the plot twist in The Sixth Sense, you'll see one of the most well-known misdirections at work. But it's not just about shocking plot twists. Another example is seen in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. There we see a brainwashed Bucky Barnes as he serves Hydra in the antagonist role, only to ultimately revert to his true role of ally by the end. What I like about misdirections is that they can challenge our common understanding of the world and force us to re-examine our past views on experiences, places, and even people. Now back to Perfect Blue. Like I said, Satoshi Kon makes brilliant use of foreshadowing here. From the symbolic red used all across the story, to the careful placement of the Mimania character, to the use of the double blind scenes that mirror what is happening in the real world. In the end, we are much less likely to suspect Rumi as the killer because of the role she has played up till now. As Mima's agent, we rely on our common understanding of the caring parental figure, especially when compared with our common understanding of the creepy looking stalker. So even though the pieces were all there, we don't put together the picture of Rumi being the killer until it's almost too late. And that brings me to the beginning and the opening scene. I'll likely talk about opening scenes in general in a future video, but this is the ultimate foreshadowing of a story's themes. And in the opening scene of Perfect Blue, we see heroes fighting an unseen enemy, only to be revealed that none of this is real anyway. So how can you make use of foreshadowing and misdirection in your stories? Here are 4 things to think about. Number 1, understand your story's themes. I know I bring this up a lot, but it really does matter, and the other techniques can't be used properly if you don't understand what your story is really about. Number 2, use symbols, dialogue, and action to place hints of what may be to come over the course of your story. This will help build interest and tension as we delve deeper into your narrative. Number 3, draw attention to your foreshadowing, but don't signpost. It's a tough balance, but you want to make your misdirection feel earned and not seen coming a mile off, at least for most people. And number 4, don't force misdirection. You only need to use these techniques if they actually serve your story or its characters. And that's your tip for Story X Story episode number 55. Let us know what you think in the comments or join our Discord and chat with us there. Don't forget to listen and subscribe to the podcast where you can hear our deep dive into Perfect Blue with our guests Laura and Donovan from Melanin Gamers. You can also subscribe to us here on YouTube for more storytelling tips and videos from the Mayamada universe, and we'll see you next time. Hi there, I'm Nigel from mayamada. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos we have on the channel. You can also listen to and subscribe to the Story X Story podcast at mayamada.com/StoryXStory. We'll see you soon.